Okay. Back again. Just king. I think continuing on the idea of just running like 3 or 4 of the same class, I think we're just going to keep that up. I kind of like where I was going. In particular, I would love to get 4 knights, I think. Also, this is new and very cool. Now you get to actually like pick any of the heroes, which is great. Awesome change. And so I think since we can do this, we might just go ahead and start with the knight and just, you know, hope for the best. I think giving the AoE, the aura item to the king is kind of the play, and then we can do knight with the other damage item. And here, again, if I'm going 4 of the same class, I feel really incentivized to go for question marks. So I think we will probably do that. I kind of like this path because it's got 2 elites as well. So I think we'll do that. And we'll just hope we get some more knights here. Beginning should be pretty easy. It sort of feels like I'm like baking a cake, and I have to get all the ingredients. Yes, there's 1. Great start. So now we have 2 synergies, Tough and Frenzy, and we're slowly building up to our Beyblade dream. 1 step at a time. And I actually really like the Frenzy, actually. I think it's pretty good. Maybe not so much early, because it's kind of hard to keep your stacks. Like right there, it just fell off. But later, as you start getting to the higher levels and they start spawning a lot of guys and everything, it seems really good, so I'm kind of about it. It wouldn't be bad to pick up another something. But at the same time, I kind of like the idea of just being a little greedy here. I do think we have an elite coming up. Yeah, 2 combats away, so we're going to have to probably buy something, unless we get really lucky. Which is what we're going to hope for, but, you know. Kind of walk out of these arrows. Perfect. And haste especially, I think, is incredibly useful if I'm going to run 4 knights like this. Because I think it's kind of like their only weakness is they're just a little bit slow with their attack speed on cleave. It's like 2.5, I think it is. By default? Yeah, 2.5. Which isn't bad, but it's also just not great. I kind of like Cleric Paladin here as like an option for us. But I'm also maybe just a little partial to, you know, just believing. Like just hoping that we find the gas we're looking for. Which it's not looking too good so far. I could buy that, but I think we're just gonna roll. Party health's pretty nice. I don't hate that. I think we can definitely pick that up, I guess. I don't know. And now we're like low on money, so I'm a little concerned. I think we can just go ahead and get the Paladin for now. Because this is our last combat before the elites, so we're gonna need a full group, I think, almost certainly. Dodge out of that. Nice and easy. And see, now that we're kind of moving like farther along here, we're getting the pretty consistently keeping up our frenzy, I feel like, which is good. Like I said, I think it really kind of gets better as you go. I'm okay taking a second paladin, I guess. I mean, again, I think we can sell these for tough tokens later. Worst case scenario. I'm certainly not feeling like super good about this though. I'm just gonna be honest. Move items around. And I guess we just send it. Just send it. We'll just do the elite combat and cross our fingers. Kind of kite this guy around, try to kill these dudes first. Maybe send this dude here, that's fine. Okay, nice, good start. We'll just kill these guys, watch for the fireballs, I don't really care about the healer. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge. As we all know. Here's a big group, we'll kind of just jump in here and kill him. Very good, very good. Nice. That was pretty easy, actually. Which is very good. We'll definitely buy the CDR here. Again, I think it's really nice on these guys. Go from a 2.5 to a 2. I don't hate the idea of buying a paladin and kind of working on a paladin upgrade. Maybe we can do that. Damn, we're getting a lot of paladins here, but just not really the knights. I guess we'll just kind of continue to upgrade. Like, that's fine. I think we'll give him the CR item. I kind of like to buy this as well. But I don't really want to sell anything for it, so we'll just go. The robbery. Thieves sprawl from the shadows and their leader announces, "Put the money in the bag!" What do you do? The king options are always hilarious. Don't let them take my crown. Trust the bucket. I like that. Fight back. Let's trust the bucket. You walk towards their leader, they hurl stones and try to hit you, but the bucket makes you impervious, unstoppable, unflappable. You punch their leader and all thieves run away, forever scared of your mighty bucket head. Sick. We get some gold. Then we get a resistance certificates. 150% damage on frenzy, 3 armor on right. That's nice, we'll take it. I would have probably preferred tokens, to be honest, but you know, hard to be too mad. Okay, we definitely want this guy. I think that's a no-brainer. So let's toss you. We could get a level 3 here, which I don't hate. I don't think we're looking at any super tough combats coming up, so I think we're good to chill for now. And now, we definitely would like to sell something and try to make some amount of money. Maybe this toughness is just not what we need. Maybe we can just get rid of that. Maybe we be greedy. Give them 1.25. I think that's okay. Do that, do that. And you can just take the aura, that's fine. Probably eventually kind of give all the aura items to the king. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Treasure. You found a valuable chest with some treasure. Go ahead, open it. And we get a shattered saber. Okay. Left, 100% damage. On rusher, 30% haste to party. I would really like to make use of that, but I don't think we're really going to be having a rusher here. I don't think it's really in the cards for us. Again, I think the party armor is pretty great. It's like hard to be mad about that. But I think right now we're just kind of rolling. We're hoping for the goods. On hit slow is pretty nice. So here we could go for the gas. Like that's something we could do. I just think I'm a little bit hesitant right now to do that. I think we would really like to see more upgrades. Like we need level 2s, if not level 3s here, I think, going forward. I don't think that's really even negotiable. So Frenzy and Tough's kind of what we want. I mean, I wouldn't mind another Heavenly if we can pick it up, I guess. If we get a Paladin or something. So again, we'll play. Another question mark. You find an isolated hut taken over by fungi. What do you do? Look out the window looking for gold, as per usual. Start eating mushrooms. Try to purify the place. Let's do the mushrooms. Frenzy tokens, nice. That's exactly what we need. Everyone around you realizes that it wasn't a good idea and starts walking away from you. You lose control. That funny taste makes you eat frantically. When you look at others, you seem to be bigger. Before you take even one more step, you pass out. A few hours later, you wake up realizing that it was a unique gastronomic experience, but that you will not repeat the dose. Interesting. Getting that good stuff. Okay, we definitely want this. This is big. So let's vendor, sell, buy, I think, is the play. And then with that, we can do boom, and actually even boom. And we could go ahead and use it. I think we should. We're not going to ever use a Heavenly any other way. So this gives speed and health to the whole party, which is very good. I mean, he's got an extra item here. I mean, where's that put us? 166. Okay, it's not bad, I guess. And once again, we're just kind of stacking. And then we got one more Frenzy token, which we can probably throw on even him. It's fine. We have another question mark up there, so I think we're looking pretty good. We could definitely think about adding a third knight now, I think. But we'd pretty much want to guarantee that we're going to have at least... I mean, I feel like we want to make sure these guys are level 3s before we really start considering like getting rid of a paladin, a level 3 paladin here. It just seems kind of crazy. I really want to make the Beyblade work, but I don't know. Like, not having a heal is really tough, especially on the last stage, I think. So definitely a little worried about it, but not super. That's kind of crazy cool. Maybe I want that. At the same time, I mean, I'm thinking like, that could be a lot of other things though. Art of the Ends. Maybe this would be really good. After taking damage, let's add a collectible that heals 4 health. So we could just like pick up some goodies over time. We're kind of too broke right now though, and I don't necessarily see myself wanting to 3 gold for that. I don't necessarily see myself wanting to like put a health item like that. I just don't know if it's too good. This would probably be pretty nice, but like how nice? You know, one of those things. Again, that's very interesting. I wish we had money for that. We just don't. I'm gonna do that. That might be crazy. Might be a really bad mistake. But I like the idea of getting both these to 100% because now we're at 1.25, which I think is like respectable. So we'll do that. Put the damage on money too, now that we move that stuff around, because now you're doing 12, 18, it's pretty good. Yeah, he's just a beefy boy. Like our right angle is like our strongest, I think. Probably good to keep that in mind. Kind of like almost want to initiate with the guy on the right, let him kind of just tank shit up if he needs to. Kind of walk in here, just go in. Try to surround him, nice. Okay, again, our right angle is kind of our strong side here, so we'll throw him in the middle. Let's walk around and try to kill these guys because we don't want to deal with them. Get in there. Nice. Good smite. Oh, look at us go right now. This is working. And we hopefully get a lot of frenzy tokens on our next the next stage here. It's a question mark, so I think if we can get like another 4, then that's very nearly our 3rd night upgraded, so. Well, there he is. So let's do that. Let's roll. Here it is. I think we're gonna sell this guy. We're gonna believe in the dream. 4 knights. I'd kind of like to buy this. Maybe. I think we're gonna have the inventory for it for sure. I think we need some items. Let's do you for now. Also just not a bad item, but no. Does this stack, I wonder? Can I use multiple of these? Yeah, it sure does. Okay, that's really big, actually. Very big indeed. So we need 75%. So we could give like, I think it's got to be you, but I think we're just a little too broke right now to do that. So we'll chill for now, put the haste there. So that's 25%, 100, 100, 77, close. I think 100 is kind of our goal. He's not hitting a lot, but that's fine. He's, again, just an absolute unit. He's pretty strong, too. He just needs the upgrades. Okay, let's go. Question mark here is our final one. You find an uproar on a small square. It looks like the bard pissed off the people at the tavern with his off-key notes. He's tied in a pillory while an angry crowd throws rotten fruits at him. What do you do? Ignore the crowd and move on. And then all these guys are tough options, it looks like. So we will do our thing. You enter the crowd and you are thrown back and forth in the confusion. You even try to pass, but a fight breaks out. Punches and kicks later, guards arrive and disperse the crowd. For that we get 5 gold and 4 tough tokens, which we will definitely take. Whoa, twin lightning. So I guess we can push 1 all the way. And really that's the best we're gonna do, right? I think we got 3 3s and a 2, and I think that's just as good as gonna get. So I think here we kind of want to buy twin lightning. Probably. It's like that's pretty crazy. And he's at 200%, so he's zooming. Damage is just like a little bit low. So maybe I almost want to do this too. Because then he's getting the 150% damage, and he's also getting the 3 armor. So now he's got 200, 175. He's got 150 at 100%, which again is kind of the number we're looking for. He's got 100%. His damage is really low, but I think it's just fine. In fact, could we do this to just make more sense? I think so. So our front guy kind of sucks, but all 3 of our dudes that are level 3, I think are just kind of monsters. So I think we're looking good here. We got the 4 frenzy, the 4 tough, giving us 20 extra max health, plus we're getting 60% bonus health, and 40% more speed, which is just really big. So I legitimately think I think this is going to be a dub, and not only that, it's going to be the legendary Beyblade dub that I've been just hunting for. So I'm excited. Let's just do this. Let's get in there. Again, my front guy kind of sucks, so let's just kind of keep things a little rotated. Oh, look how fast he moved too. I think he's gonna be huge because again, we don't have healing, but I don't think we really need healing. When we move this fast, you know, just kind of where I'm at. Just dip, duck, dive, dodge. Oh yeah, we're just cruising here. Absolutely cruising. And I don't think this loser can do anything to us. I think we just move too fast. Like we're not really gonna get stuck in his things. I don't think very much. Because I mean they do slow us down, which really sucks. But I think again we're just kind of cruising as we get hit by one. But again, that's kind of my bad. Definitely should be able to dodge these. As long as my guys don't get stuck. Not having range damage is kind of making this a little bit slower, just because we can't stand on him the whole time. But so far, I mean, yeah, I think this is just going to be easy. He can't really hit us with his circle, and that's about the only way he really does damage, so. Also, for what it's worth, I mean, my level 3 knights have 100 health, so. I don't know how much he hits with this stuff, like 10s maybe, but it's just not enough, I'll tell you that much. And this is fine, we don't care about these guys at all. Do whatever, does not matter. We have no fear. Like, this team is built to deal with large groups. He's like, here, we just spin around, and it's like, well, I can't really see here, I guess. And we're kind of stuck behind him, but. See, I'm imagining you just spin around here and you just cleave, you know? And it's like, Beyblade. Everything's dying. Let it rip. But maybe it's maybe it's not quite the fantasy I was hoping for. It still feels pretty dang good though. Oh, we got clapped. 16 is actually pretty big damage. But again, I think we've got like what 100 health right now or something. And we could just stand in this even at this point, right? We'll just stand here. Yeah, easy. Nicely done. Yeah, and as expected, this guy on the right was definitely the heavy hitter. These two were pretty balanced, and then he didn't really do a whole lot, but that's fine. He was just here for holding the boots pretty much. Okay, well there we go. Nice and easy. I think running the 4 of a class is definitely very fun. Need to think about some other ones. I think doing Bard would be really cool. Although I'm kind of curious how it would work. I mean, I think you could stack damage, I think, and then, you know, haste, and just have 4 of them running around just spitting out tons of notes. And maybe there'd be so many notes that it would just, like, work. I think bosses are kind of scary if you do that. I'm just wondering if you'd like, really have enough damage to finish them. But at the same time, I mean, I imagine it's going to be pretty hard to kill you because you just have, again, so many notes everywhere. You just have an abundance of healing. But Bard could be fun. I think, you know, definitely Mage seems crazy, if maybe not as difficult. I think Cleric, running 4 Clerics sounds kind of nuts too, but that might be a little harder. I don't really know how I feel about using a Cleric as like a damage dealer, which I think you'd really have to kind of get set up right in some way, shape, or form. There's some items, you know, that just do extra damage on hit and stuff that you could definitely make work, but who knows? Hard to say. Definitely something to kind of think on. But yeah, hopefully that was, I think it was fun. It was pretty interesting to do that, run the Beyblade build here. I think Knights are definitely just a great unit. And I think we got really lucky there with, again, just having the 3 different question marks that can give tokens. 2 of them did. And we got very lucky with just being shown so many Knights. And I guess lastly, you know, very cool that you can kind of pick any of the 12 units in the game currently right now at the beginning. I think that's a great change. I don't know when they made that. It must have been pretty recently because I think I played just yesterday. So very cool change. Glad to see that. Hopefully they keep on adding more cool stuff. You know, again, more stages would be awesome. More items, more characters, you know, anything like that is going to be awesome. In particular, I think getting some way, you know, to kind of like add the synergies to like a unit, you know, an item that gives synergy. And maybe there are items like that in the game. There definitely could be. I just haven't seen them yet. But, you know, being able to add like a heavenly or something to your knight, you know, even though, I mean, that'd be terrible, but just as an example of something that you could do, let you diversify a little more. Because really, I think the way things are now, you know, I think being able to stack 4 of a unit and get like 2 4-star synergies is just kind of like the way to go. It's just kind of difficult, you know, to get like 4 good 2-star synergies, I guess, if that makes sense. Like while having, you know, different units and stuff, and even if you can, they're kind of questionable as to how good they are. So just kind of my thoughts there. But yeah, I think it's a great game, and I think I'm really enjoying it so far, and can't wait to see what they do next. So okay, well, thanks for watching. I think we'll call it a wrap here, and see you next time.